Let's go something positive, bro. A W female. Bruh. Because you guys are way too fucking... You guys hate women too much. This is a beautiful woman, and I'm going to have children with her. Brett Cooper reacts to New Year's resolutions TikToks.
Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clock. We have almost reached 2023. It has been a hell of a year, y'all. I feel like this year has flown by in terms of work and milestones and just like the day-to-day. But I think back to everything that we have covered on the show that has gone on in the world, and it makes me feel like I'm a million years old. I am so exhausted, but you know what? I'm going home to Idaho. I'm filming this right before I leave. I'm going to come back refreshed.
Nice and wholesome. So, chat, so you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. What are your New Year's resolutions? Everyone here is arguing. The incel rage has been on peaking recently in my chat. Tell me what your New Year's resolutions are. I'm going to go learn about something positive. I have so many fucking goals for this year. And like, look what the hell these autists, like free speech. What are your New Year's resolutions? Now shut up.
We have great news stories. I am sure in 2023, they're going to be just as insane and sick and deranged as everything we've been covering in 2022, which always makes for good content. So there is a positive to everything. But anyway, we are entering 2023. I don't know how you guys feel.
W women, W feminism, W we love women.
About resolutions. As I've gotten older, I've realized that they are very controversial. And I don't know if they should be, because I personally think that it is important to take a look at yourself and everything that happened in the last year. I pride myself on being relatively self-aware. I know when I can grow. I know when I need to make changes in my life. And I think that the beginning of the year is kind of a fresh start.
Brett, you're so smart and you're so goal-oriented and you're so normie enough to make me still believe in life.
You have a clean slate to actually make these changes. But I do think people, get into pitfalls because they make a bunch of lofty goals and then they don't actually reach them, and they might not make the changes that they need to make. That being said, so many people are just walking away from doing resolutions entirely or trying to do some weird like soft version of it because it's like asking too much of themselves. Like I saw this thread on Twitter at one point and it was like, why you shouldn't do resolutions. It's like your body is like your temple and you just need to relax and like not strive for anything. Like just like keep going. Like we're all just trying to survive.
We're all just trying. Human skin a human. We're just making it every single day, step at a time. Baby steps. Delete OnlyFans, stop watching porn, go to the gym every single day. A lot of you, this is the most basic advice ever that any self-improvement YouTuber could tell you, but a lot of you need to really do that. There you go. There you go. GS94 says, improve my physique, make more money, treble my income, make steps closer to escaping the matrix. There you go. There you go.
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
And I'm like, that's such a terrible existence. At least try to do something better. You're going to be more of a sad, miserable, depressed slob if you don't change anything. It might be uncomfortable in the process of like changing things, but you know what? You'll be better off for it. That's my rant about New Year's resolutions, but I thought that I would go onto TikTok and see if anybody had posted anything about.
I love when bots go on TikTok and then make a YouTube video about it.
Their resolutions. I'm going to react to people making their vision boards, making their New Year's resolution lists, and maybe even reacting to some people who want to do away with the whole system entirely. Because everybody is for abolition these days. Anyway, let's jump in.
I really feel like we've been doing New Year's resolutions wrong. Making goals for the whole year is great. Like I love a vision board. I love creating these lofty goals and long-term goals every New Year. But
I love vision boards.
My best friend and I created this thing called Create Your Year.
So yeah, we go on Rumble and you get this, and then people talk about vision boards on YouTube and they're making TikToks. People here, look at my chat, look at the sheer difference. Here's my vision board and my goals. And Brett's like, yeah, nice. And I got my Christmas lights. People in here like, bro, El Juco, talk about Illuminati.
We did this like in 2018 and we're revamping it this year. So I wanted to tell you about it. Basically, you come up with a new goal for every single month. And then at the end, you put it all together. So let's go through the goals that we're doing and see if you want to join along. Okay, so
and see if you want to join along. You guys are talking about Zionists and shit, but this is what you need to hear. Just like a normie, nice girl who gets her nails done, who wears Lululemon and goes to the gym, who likes to bake a gingerbread house in the winter and like have a big snuggly coat. You know what I mean? Listen to that. Isn't that soothing? Isn't that nice? You're talking about Walaban in the chat. Listen to a female once in a while.
January, we are starting with health and specifically fitness, because we've actually split health up into 2 different categories where there's fitness and then there's one for food. But I'm also including in January, like making doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, getting your eyes checked, things like that. And then also prioritizing movement. I feel like this is a pretty cliche one to start with, but if your body feels good, then it's
your
easier
mind
to
feels
do
good.
the rest
Nice,
of your
nice
goals.
normie
And for
advice.
me, I'm really trying to focus on my health this next year. So this is a great one.
That's good. Everybody should do that.
Okay, February is going to be focused on home. For me personally, I'm probably either moving or getting a second room in February. So I'm really looking forward to just expanding my space, creating a new space.
I want to expand your
think
space.
For home, you can really focus on decluttering, figuring out how to maximize your space. And
how long has it been since a lot of you in the chat have heard some shit, some bot shit like decluttering, you know? Just cleaning up the apartment. Simple stuff. All day long talking about the elites. But once in a while, you need to hear Hamza talking about checking your balls, cleaning your apartment from Brett Cooper. Just relax a little. Just breathe.
Whatever you have, if you're not, moving or upgrading, obviously. Just creating a really calming, good, functional space that you enjoy going home to every day. March is finance. I am sure I'm not alone in the fact.
Chat said, what's her OnlyFans? Tell me more about your New Year's resolutions, chat. Bro, I'm like babysitting a lot of these autists, bro.
That I'm terrible at budgeting and planning.
Okay, this is
like a self-help stream for fucking autistic schizos who are just too deep into the red pill.
going on for far too long.
Yes, I agree.
I like the way that she's segmenting things and she's doing really important, like rudimentary things that everybody needs to take account of in their life. But I'm also looking at this and it's like all of these things are just being an adult.
Normie shit.
Is anybody else getting that? Like, I understand sometimes I get overwhelmed by like, oh my God, I have so much mail I need to go through and oh God, this is so weird. But I do it because I'm a responsible adult.
Nice.
I make my doctor's appointments and I go to them because I am an adult.
She goes to the doctor.
I declutter my home at least 3 times a week because I'm an adult and I know that my mental health suffers when I don't do that. So, I mean, I think that this could be an interesting model.
Yeah. Yeah, Normie shit! Muss ich uns anschützen? Bot Shapiro hates this. Schutz an! WFM Shapiro! Alright, sorry.
But I still feel like this is a bit, I don't know. I mean, I guess this could just go back to like our society in general is like babying everybody. And it's like, oh my God, if you do the bare minimum, it's like so incredible. That goes for dating and guys too. Like all of it. Like we are such a, like we have lowered the bar to the floor for everything in life right now. I guess that's what I'm getting at. But the segmenting it up into months is interesting. I just wonder if I would remember come September what I was supposed to be doing that month, because usually we get to that point of the year and then it's like, oh my God, I don't even know. I'm just so whatever. That's why I feel like it's been more beneficial for me to do vision boards and that sort of thing that are less firm and based on like individual things that I want to accomplish and more of like, this is what I want to bring into the year emotionally. I feel like I let these relationships suffer. I was not great at doing this. I think I lashed out too much. I don't think I was, giving my all in this situation. And it's more of like emotional and relationship things for me.
Yeah.
I think those are things where you are actually setting yourself up for success. And once your emotional and mental well-being is in place, then the other things you want to accomplish, those start falling into line. That's my hot take on this one. But the segmenting into months, it's cool. I just think I would forget about it. And everything else, like, that's just being an adult. All right, I do like vision boards.
Board is all done. I love making these, so I'm going to take you through it and kind of explain how
I've never done a digital one, though.
So
I always got the
am
big
gonna
poster
zoom in and
boards.
show you more on a granular level, but this is overall what my vision board looks like. Typically when I'm making vision boards, I like to do this layout so that I can use it as a computer background. But I think for each month, I'm going to make a phone background one so that I can have it as my lock screen. If you haven't seen my previous video, go back and watch about how we're going to do monthly goals this year. But
Apparently
when it comes
that's the
to
thing,
my yearly
monthly
vision
goals.
board, I like to think of a couple different overarching goals or trips I want to take or just themes of the year. And I do like to make it kind of like aesthetic and pretty just so that I can get the overall vibe. So let's zoom in and I'll take you through it.
So I love this. And I think that's why I've always liked vision boards more than just doing like lists or whatever,
Lists.
because you are hitting, like she said, the overarching themes and goals. And I feel like that fits better for me, at least, where I'm able to look back at like my year as a whole. And that's just why vision boards, I think, have always worked better for me.
Yeah,
also, it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
artistic and it's fun and it feels like this kind of, you know, it's exciting. You're putting together your next year, and obviously life
Yeah.
happens and shit's
Life.
gonna hit the fan, and that's very, very normal.
Shit's gonna hit the fan. Ooh. And now, chat, relax. My chat right now, it sounds like the voices in my head. Listen to Brett. Listen to Bot Cooper's voice, man.
But you have things you're looking forward to. You have things you want to accomplish. And usually
Accomplish.
for me, they're like self-growth things. And so I don't know.
Self-growth.
I think I've always liked them. But I would have friends, especially when I was in college. I was like, oh, I'm going to make my vision board this year. And they'd be like, ugh, that's so weird. Like, why would you, like, those don't even work. And I was like, well, they're fun for me. And I think they make me a better person. Anyway, all right, let's see what else somebody's saying.
Don't you start that New Year's resolution shit.
Oh, God.
You ain't supposed to be breaking your neck at the 1st
Yeah.
of January. You're supposed to be resting.
Rest.
That is what the winter is for. The winter is for resting.
Stupid. You ain't gonna get shit done.
That's what nature does. That is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be hibernating.
You're supposed to be hibernating. Stop talking about the reptiles, chat. Stop talking about Whittler.
Scheller, have we been resting the last couple of weeks?
Oh, absolutely. I totally relate to that. I know that I've just been sitting on my ass over here hibernating.
Who the fuck is that dude talking in the background, Brett? You don't need him.
I haven't been to work at all. I haven't been filming like quadruple the amount of content.
You've been hibernating as well.
Yeah, I've been hibernating since March 1st when the show was released.
This has just been one long extended hibernation period.
Yeah.
Listen, I think rest is important. If you push yourself to the brink and you burn yourself out, and I am very guilty of this, I am somebody that literally will push myself to
Chat, that was not our boyfriend.
my limits. I think I'm getting better at that over the years. I've learned when I need to
Bruh.
like take pauses and, you know, kind of get things in order before I really like reach the end. Like I would physically make myself sick in high school and college because of all the things I would have on my plate, and I was just so academically
Okay, now I'm starting to get autistic. This shit is boring the fuck out of me,
driven
bro.
that like especially post exams, or I would have like some
Post-exams.
big like TV project I was doing, and
TV.
like when that would wrap, it was like my body was just like like I'm fully
Oh,
expecting
yeah,
that
for
when
sure.
I get to Idaho next week, I'm gonna end up being sick. Like, because
relatable.
I will have just pushed my
Chad, don't you hate when you get sick? Type a 1 if you don't like getting sick.
myself for the last 2 weeks. We have been doing like triple the amount of content so that we have stuff over the break for you guys, which I wanted to do.
Okay, now you're chatting, bro.
So don't be like,
That's not a boyfriend, Chad. Shut up.
go bro, you didn't have to do that. Whatever. That is something I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure there was stuff, you know, living on the channel. And plus, I love all the holiday content, so this was also kind of a gift for myself. But in doing that, as a team, we have
King Foster says, yo, Stiga, my New Year's resolution is to find the perfect medication to deal with my stoic, autistic, creepy, incel, perverted, anti-Semitic stress disorder. Man, good luck with you, bro. I really hope you figure it out. I really hope so.
not been hibernating.
Yeah, Chad, don't you hate getting sick?
Anyway,
Like,
all that being said, rest is important. Mm-hmm. But no,
stop laughing.
you're laughing at me because we have not been resting for the last 2 weeks. But this whole like, don't do resolutions, rest instead. No, again, you're just like staying stagnant. You're not making yourself better at all. I get that you're coming out of the holidays and you might be tired. I'm not saying you got to do all this crap on January 1st, but at least start the year strong. It's like choosing to wake up earlier in the morning to get a head start on your day. If I sleep in, my day is
Chad, are we cucks for watching this because her boyfriend is filming it?
shot. My mental well-being is just like I feel like the shell of a human being. And it's the same with like starting off the year with good intentions. And I'm not trying to say like some
This is what people watch in the morning, like moms like drinking their tea, you know, and just to sit at home all day. This is what they start their day listening to.
crystal like witchcraft bullshit. I'm literally saying
W?
with intentionality, you're setting yourself up for success. Why would you not want to do that? Why would you just want to sit on your couch and binge Netflix? Anyway, let's see what she has to
Right,
say.
yeah.
Kind of jumped the gun on her here, but like she's really getting into this rest stuff. Oh my God. New Year's resolution, don't make one. This is her caption. Shout out to all the creators who are telling you the exact same thing. Consider this a sign. Read these books. The Four Agreements, The Alchemist. I love The Alchemist. Maybe I'm going to like this one. The Body Keeps the Score. Incredible book. The Alchemist is also fantastic. Atomic Habits is also great. Brene Brown, Power of Vulnerability. She is so politically cucked now. I can't even read any of her
W cuck.
shit. All right.
Hibernating, and we're supposed to have already planted the seeds so that once we're done with this
I'm trying to plant a seed in Brett, you feel
rest,
me?
in the spring, we can harvest.
Brett, come on, Rumble. We're not going to be autistic. Bro, imagine on BotTube, it would have been realistic to have Bot Shapiro, or what's her name? Bot Cooper on my stream. But on Rumble, look how, like, if someone like Bot Cooper looked at my chat for 1 second, ain't no way she's ever coming on Rumble. You know what? Look at that. Oleg says, get naked, Brett. Call, bro, cuck Nico, Juco, cuck, like, what average Jew what does this have to do with anything we're watching about? Bot Cooper would never come here now. And it's your fault, chat. It's your fault.
Right? You're supposed to gain a little weight so that you can get through the season and you can cuddle and you can get back to your
Okay, chat, type cuck if I should skip this video.
heart and you can get back to your soul. You can have good food and you can connect to your family. That's what this season is for.
Okay, that season is from like
W cuck.
December 20th to January 1st.
Yeah.
That's a very short season. I don't know what world you're living in, but I'm back at work on January 2nd. I'm not going to...
Someone said Rumble is a man's social media platform. Absolutely not. It's a schizo social media platform. Okay, cuck, everyone cuck. Cuck, 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 cuck. Stop watching the Zionist cuck, 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 cuck.
be resting. I'm going to be in the gym. Sorry.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
I started working here a year ago. And I think Scheller needs some help with his resolutions because for the last year, Scheller's been going like, yeah, I'm going to get back to the gym. Probably going to start that on Monday. Yeah, you'll see me at the gym on Monday night. That's where I'll be.
The gym.
That's rich.
Or is it Tuesday the 2nd?
I think it's Tuesday the 3rd. I think Monday. I don't really know. Maybe all these creators are right. Maybe we're all just setting ourselves up for failure.
All right, okay, move it on.
That's it. Your job?